Well, here we are. Tomorrow is the beginning, supposed to be the beginning of phase two. I was set to open up this week. Now I don't know when I'm going to be able to. It seems like what they're trying to do is get plans in order for certain businesses, which I've already gone ahead and done. I guarantee there's nothing that I'm not going to be doing down there as of now that they're going to ask me to do. I'm pretty much ahead of the game, I think, at this point. I've gotten some certificates for different things, first aid, bloodborne pathogens, typical stuff that I've had in the past and try to stay current on. Infections control. It doesn't really seem to matter because, other shops haven't done the same thing, and they're going to end up coming up with a plan that we all have to abide by, and I'm going to have to wait for these guys to catch up, which is fine. I mean, it's better for the industry as a whole. However, this is when I started going through my schedule, this is where shit gets crazy. I haven't been to the shop since March 16th, 17th, something like that. I've had appointments 6 days a week this whole time that haven't been tattooed. And now we're coming into June tomorrow or this weekend. And, I've got appointments that are in my book still that I may be able to make. But the problem is the reason why some of these people that I have booked in June, why you were scheduled that far out, is because I had to finish other pieces before I could take on new pieces. Didn't happen. The appointments that I missed over the last couple months, most of those were large pieces, sleeves, back pieces, thigh pieces, portraits, a lot of big in-depth pieces. We're talking hours per sitting. So it took me a long time to get my schedule to where I could start focusing on spending more time on fewer pieces. A lot of you have heard me say that. I wanted to be able to really put my all in each tattoo, so I cut back on how many I took on each day. I knocked it down to pretty much like one, maybe two a day, and I spent a lot more time on those, and I'm going to continue doing that. That is how I operate now. I am not in this to get rich. I am in this to show people what I can do, and to show myself what I can do. So that being said, where we're at is the appointments that I have scheduled right now for June. I'll be getting in touch with you guys. I'm going to have to move a lot of you. None of you guys are in my shoes right now trying to sort through this madness. Like my schedule, the messages I've been getting on a daily basis, I'm talking about all hours of the night. My phone has just been going off. A lot of new people wanting to get in, I'm one person. I didn't ask for any of this, and I just want some patience from everybody. Your appointments, some of you guys are going to lose your appointments. There's nothing I can do about it. I will get you guys back in, but there was people ahead of you that already have their pieces started, and until those pieces are done, I can't take on that much more. It's just like any carpenter, that builds houses. He can't be building 15 houses by himself all at once. He's going to have to... You got to break it up. So that's what we're going to have to do. I got a new planner, so I'm basically just tossing the old one. Anybody that had an appointment, once I have an opening date, don't do this until you see a video saying we are opening on this day. When I put that video up, message me. I'm going to go through and I'm going to start scheduling people. Right now, my schedule, because nobody that had an appointment is going to be able to get it, there'll be a couple exceptions because there is a few in there that they missed a couple of appointments and they still had appointments lined up to finish those pieces that I started before. Those people, I'm still gonna get you guys in. I don't know when I'm opening, so I can't say, if you got an appointment next week that I'm gonna be there. I can't say that. I'm gonna have to just start fresh. It would be next to impossible for me to try to sort this shit out. So we're gonna basically clear my entire schedule. When I put the video up saying that this is the day that we're gonna be opening, that is your cue to start messaging me. I am definitely taking people that were in my book first. If you're getting a hold of me because you want to get a tattoo later this summer, get a hold of me later this summer, because I don't need any extra messages right now. Not to be rude and not to like make it sound like I don't give a shit about you, because I do. It's just I can only handle so much, and I've got more messages in my inbox than I've ever had, and I'm pretty accustomed to like 100 messages a day or more. We're talking 200-300 messages a day right now. You know, it's insane. My inbox, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking burn Facebook is what I'm gonna do. It's out of control. You know, me and Bronson went down there this week. We got a lot of shit done. The shop's totally different. There's new regulations. There's gonna be new rules. We're only gonna be allowed to have one person in the shop at a time per artist. As far as last I was told, that could change, and if it does change to where there can only be 2 people in the shop due to the size, Bronson and I are going to be alternating. So it doesn't make sense for me to go ahead and tell everybody that you can keep your slot when I'm going to end up having to work every other day. You know, that just may be, we don't know if that's what's going to happen, but that's likely. It's a huge possibility that we're going to be working alternate days. I've gone a few extra steps ahead to try to ensure that we can both be there the same day. You know, we've got air filtration systems, the cleaning process. That's another reason why we're cutting back to just one a day too, is the amount of cleaning that we have to do now just because we were in there. I mean, I've run a tight ship and I've gone overboard with my cleanliness my whole career. Right now, it's fucking crazy what I got to do down there to just be safe, just to make sure that, you know, I'm not going to be a source of infection for people. You know, I've mentioned that in some of the other videos. People were telling me to just go ahead and open. I would have loved to. You know, this has been 3 months of fucking hell. I finally got unemployment. It's like 20% of what I usually make. You know, just due to my taxes from 2018, the first quarter. You know, I missed a lot of work back then because that was when my father got sick and passed away. So I had almost no earnings for the first quarter of 2018, and that's what they based my unemployment off of. So that's fun. But I started out with nothing. I still got some of it left. So we'll push on. We'll be all right. I'm not gonna go nowhere. You know, my shop's definitely gonna be reopening as long as they say we can. If they say we can't, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't really think that's gonna happen though, because the amount of money that the tattoo industry generates is ridiculous. And I mean, you guys know I'm not rich, but the industry as a whole, you know, you're talking major amounts of money, and you're gonna have a lot of pissed off people, you know. So I don't think they're gonna shut us down, definitely, but that's where we're at. You know, hopefully this kind of clarifies some stuff for you guys. You know, people heard about phase 2 and everything, started hitting me up saying, I heard you're open. It's like, no, I don't know where you're hearing that. I've been to the shop like 3 times in the last 3 months, or going on 3 months. I don't even fucking know anymore where we're at, actually. It's every day, just, you know, I'm going to have a hard time getting back in a work schedule. I'm up till like 2 in the morning watching Family Guy. I'm up at like 6 though, but I'm used to having a daily routine, and it's been just thrown to the wind, you know. So I know this video is getting kind of long, and I'm kind of dragging on here, and a lot of you guys are probably like, all right, I'm done listening. All I want to say is that to get rid of some of the confusion, to help simplify my life, make sure you guys share this video, because I am so sick of sending the same messages to people, telling them, look, I'm not open. There's videos on my wall. Watch the video. It'll explain everything. Or there's posts on my wall. Let people know what's going on. I'm not the only shop around. You know, if people don't want to wait, there's other artists. Everybody's going to be trying to recover from this, you know, and I don't want, if you really want me to do your work, I absolutely want to do your work. But if you're just shopping around looking to get into a shop because the closure's almost over, every other artist in this county, from Ogdensburg to Potsdam to Messina, you know, those guys are in the same shoes. They're all going to be trying to recover. Hit them up, you know. There's lots of shops around here. I'm more of a specialty shop. You know, I like catering to people I've worked on in the past, and I like doing, you know, pieces that most shops don't handle. You know, I'm not trying to belittle anybody or anything like that. We've all got our own things going, and that's just where I've decided to go with myself. You know, I like pushing the envelope. Um, so yeah, there's, like I said, there's lots of shops. Hit them up. Um, if you're shopping around, don't waste my time messaging me. If you're going to be asking other shops, just go to the other shops. Um, the rest of you guys that really want me to do your work and are willing to wait, I got to take care of everybody that was in my book first as they get a hold of me. Once I start getting caught up and getting some of these big pieces finished, you guys will know. I'll be putting a video up saying, hey, you know, I finally have tackled a lot of what I had, and I'm looking for some new clients or looking to start some new pieces. That'll be the time to get a hold of me and throw your ideas at me. I've gone and I've been replying to as many people as I can. I've replied to a lot of you guys as the messages come, because I don't want people to feel like I'm being rude and ignoring anybody. It's just, without having answers on when I can open, it's too hard to have a back and forth with you guys, because you know, I might not be starting your tattoo until November. We don't, you know, we just don't know. So stay tuned to the page. I can't post videos directly to Facebook for some reason, the way the business profiles are set up. I can't go live. The only way I can do any of those things is on YouTube. So if you guys want to stay in tune with me in the shop, add me on YouTube. You know, the link to this video will bring you there. I'm not trying to become one of those YouTubers and get as many views and likes as I can. This is more of a tool that I'm going to use to communicate with you guys a little bit more. You know, we can do questions and answers, you know, stuff like that. Something I look forward to pursuing down the road here is these little videos. Hopefully I'll have a better setup than my cell phone sitting in a C-clamp filming me while I'm sweating my ass off because you can't hear me over the fan. So I shut the fan off. So stay tuned, and hopefully we'll have some good news in the next few days. You know, a lot of you guys are messaging me telling me you can't get a hold of Bronson. Bronson is in the same boat I'm in. There's too many people to get a hold of. So we're waiting until we have answers. I've taken the time to make these videos because I own the shop. That's my shop down there. You know, so I'm speaking on behalf of myself and on behalf of Bronson. He'll be getting back in touch with people once he has the same answers I have, which is soon. Bronson also has gotten some certificates, the same ones I have now. His room has been set up to accommodate, you know, the social distancing and everything. And I hoping to find something out here pretty soon. So we'll be in touch.